Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Jacob as always, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the formulation of our poultry feeds to our birds, and this will be for broilers, layers, and then for the local chicken at different stages of their growth. So guys, you stick around. Before we start, let me first try to show you around our poultry house so that you can see how our birds are doing. Most of them are now resting. They have had their morning feeds. Right over there, you can see others are still feeding. And this one is here, chilling around. Let's try to get inside our brooder house. So, we are inside our perfect brooder house. As I told you earlier, most of our birds are now brooding their chicks. We have one right over here which is left with few days to actually give us the chicks, and then this one over here, I think it's still laying. So you can see the eggs over there. We have huge number of eggs in our laying nests. So basically that is with our brooder section, and another section over here which is still with the brooding. All the hens are perfectly brooding our eggs. So we have one over there, a black one, white one, and then another black one over there. In total we have around 4 hens which are currently brooding, and another eggs are over there. They are waiting for another brooder hen so that it can sit on them. And guys, by next month I am expecting over 100 chicks from these birds over here. So it will be a very good achievement in our poultry farm. Let's shift now to what has brought us in today's video. I'm forgetting to show you our chicks which are inside our cage. The chicks over here, they are around 15 days old, and the chicks are now very big. They have really grown up. As you guys can see, we have zero mortality with our birds over here. All of them are fine. They are eating very well, and then you can also see the size. Their feathers are fully grown up, and they are also at a level where they can now stay on their own. So after some few days, we want to take their mother out so that they can now stay on their own. So guys, this is one thing that I also wanted to show you. This cage right over here is very helpful to us. It actually helps in so many ways. You won't have your birds dying to anything, like any kind of injury from outside. The birds will be very safe. So that is with the cage. We are going to start with the feed formulation for the broiler birds at a starter level. I will drop a chart below so that you can see the ingredients and then the amount of the ingredients used in mixing a certain kilogram of feeds. In this chart, the total amount of kilograms is 100 kilograms. You can now get a pen and a book so that you can copy this down, as it will be very important for you when it comes to mixing your poultry feeds. So we have ingredients on the left side and then the quality on the other side. Starting with the maize as the major source of energy, fish meal and soya, which are all protein sources, but they are all from different sources. One is from the plant source, and then the other one, which is the fish meal, is from the animal source, but they all supply proteins in the poultry feeds. This video right over here is actually a continuation of a video, actually 2 videos that I first uploaded on mixing your poultry feeds. So if you haven't yet watched the first 2 videos, then it will be very difficult for you to understand this video over here. In the last 2 videos, we talked very much on the ingredients, the nutrients they supply, in fact anything that you need to know about mixing your poultry feeds from the scratch. You watching this video, it will be like climbing a tree from the upper side. You should start from the lower side so that you can understand it the best. So I do recommend you to first pause this video over here if you haven't yet watched the other first 2 videos, so that you can go and watch them. That way it will be very easy for you to understand these parts over here. And on top of that, some ingredients which I've put there, for instance the maize or the soybean, are sometimes scarce in other countries. So you can look for the ones that are available but serve the same nutrients in the chicken feeds. It is not a must that if I have put maize, then you must look for maize, even if it is not in your area. No, there are some other alternatives like the wheat, the barley, which also serve the same purpose as that of maize. Second feed formulation is the grower mash. This is actually given to birds from day 16 up to day 30. From here, the ingredients may be the same, but the quantity or the amount of the ingredients used may be different. Sometimes they may be lower and sometimes they may be higher. So that is the only difference with all these kinds of feeds that are given to the birds. So guys, that was the formulation of our broiler feeds from day 1 up to the day that they are sold. Before we move to the formulation of the layer birds, if this is your first time on the channel, my name is Jacob, a passionate farmer about poultry keeping. On this channel, we talk about poultry farming in general. We talk about the layers, broilers, local birds, ducks, geese, guinea fowl, in fact any kind of poultry, you will find it on this channel. So if you have been one of the people that have been looking for channels that can teach you on how you can run your poultry farm successfully, then you're in the right area. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel so that you can be one of the family members in this awesome YouTube channel. And if you have a friend or a relative who also may like this poultry thing, share this video to him or her. And more importantly, don't forget to turn on your bell notification. That way you'll be notified immediately I drop any new video on the channel. Thanks for doing that. Let's start with the starter mash for the layer birds. So guys, you must give the right feeds to the right type of birds. A typical example is in the layer birds. The layer birds which are at the laying point, their feeds should not be given to layer birds which have not yet reached a laying point, because these feeds contain high calcium content which is used in making the eggshells. So if you give it to the young birds, it may damage their kidney and also make them die. And lastly is the local chicken. Let me drop a chart below so that you can also see the feed formulation for the local birds, or the indigenous birds as some people call them. So guys, that is all that I had for you in today's episode. See you in the next video. But before, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then you are going to miss a lot. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll never miss out in case I upload any new video. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.